guys, Harry here from techmediafusion.com. Thanks for joining us. And today I wanted to talk about an article I seen in one of the national newspapers here in the UK. Just wanted to get your feedback on it, just basically let you know about it as well in case you don't already know. Over the weekend there, a couple from the UK, one of them is Irish. Their names are Lee Van Bryn and Emily Buntings. The both of them were planning a trip to the States, and on their Twitter feed they were kind of like sending messages to one another. Now I'll let you know what the messages were in a second. However, the United States Department of Homeland Security picked up on the Twitter feeds, and when these two people arrived into LAX, I think it was, they were detained for a total of 12 hours. Lee, the guy who was involved here, he's claiming that he was put in a cell with Mexican drug lords. How he would have known that, I don't know, but this is what he's claiming. And obviously that they were held under armed guard as well. Now I'm just going to read what the Twitter feeds were to you. This was Lee sending a Twitter feed to Emily. It says 3 weeks today, we're totally in LA, and then PIWSED, people off on Hollywood Boulevard and digging Marilyn Monroe up. Then there's another one from him saying, free this week for a quick gossip prep before I go and destroy America. Now it's this keyword destroy that I think the Homeland Security have picked up on, and this is what it is that has made them pounce on these two people. But when the two people got to LAX and they explained to them that, you know, this is a term for partying. It's a UK term for partying. You know, I'm going to go out and get destroyed or something like that. It's kind of like, you know, I'm going to rip this place up tonight. Everybody has their own colloquialisms whenever it comes to terminologies for getting drunk and doing all different types of things. But what I want to know is, do you think things are going too far in terms of security nowadays, or do you think that the United States Department of Homeland Security was well within their rights to detain these two people under armed guard on the basis of this word destroy America, in the context that it was put in as well? And also obviously the Homeland Security as well claimed that they said that they were going to dig the grave up of Marilyn Monroe, but they didn't actually say that. They said digging up Marilyn Monroe. So I mean, like, the thing is, if these two people were having a conversation on a telephone, that message wouldn't have been necessarily picked up because they were two ordinary citizens, and so they probably wouldn't have been under any red flag or anything like that, or under any surveillance. So that type of conversation between each other would have been private. Now, I understand that as soon as you put something out on the internet, it's not private anymore. And so therefore, do these two people deserve what happened, or do you think that the manner in which they were dealt with was quite harsh? I'd love to know your comments on this, and also your comments basically towards your views on having conversations now through Facebook or Twitter and stuff like that. Do you think that a conversation like that should be interpreted as what it meant, or do you think that, you know, Homeland Security overreacted or reacted accordingly to the way the American people and the British people, I suppose, and any other person that doesn't want any terrorist activity in their country would behave? So that's all I have on that one. One other thing, guys, is the first video I made, I haven't been back up on YouTube. I had been away from YouTube for about a year, and I made a video 2 videos ago coming back up and, you know, just basically saying, hi, I'm back again, and that type of thing. And I thought to myself, you know, that was very, very arrogant of me to just put that video up and expect people to know who I am and all the rest of it after being away for a year. Now, for obviously people that do know me and that followed me before and followed the posts that I had on my old website, Tech Planet 30, you may not need to listen to this, but for those of you that are new to this channel and new to Tech Media Fusion as well, I will put up a video later on, kind of like a profile video of me, letting you know a little bit more about me and just what I plan to do with Tech Media Fusion and that type of thing. Because it just kind of hit me that me just saying hi, I'm back was really very arrogant and expecting people to kind of like just understand who I was and that type of thing. Also, I've had a real bad week in terms of technology, which is the reason why all of last week there was no videos up. I had problems with the hosting company who host Tech Media Fusion. They had the site down for about 24 hours, nearly 30 hours midweek. It was just a server problem that they were having, and so Tech Media Fusion was down for that period of time. So I apologise for anybody that went on the site and couldn't get on. That's what the problem was. And because obviously it was an unforeseen problem and they didn't have it planned, there was no splash screen up explaining to anybody what the problem was. Also on YouTube, I've had a big problem with my YouTube video as well. I was under the impression that if you have music in your videos, like, chart music, that was wrong. It was against copyright. But it now turns out as well that introduction music from the likes of iMovie or Final Cut Pro or anything like that, that's also something that you've got to declare. And obviously that's something that's come in over the last year that I've been away and I didn't realize about it. So I've been holding off videos until I got that sorted out with YouTube, because they sent me an email asking me to show licensing rights and all the rest of it for the iMovie that I was using. And that's really about it. But this week it's just in general been a bit of a nightmare tech wise. So thanks very much for all of you that have put up with it. I'm by no means ready kind of like to move forward in the direction that I wanted to move forward on whenever I first started this channel back up again. But things are getting there slowly and surely. So thank you very much for everybody for all the support that you've given. Don't forget, I don't normally say this, but everybody else does, and I do want to do well on this channel and for Tech Media Fusion to do well as well. So I can only do that with your help, guys. So if you're on my Facebook page, I would really appreciate it if you like, only if you're liking a comment that you've read or a post that you've read, then please click on the like button. Also as well, you can follow me via my RSS feed, which you can find over at techmediafusion.com. It's right up in the top right hand corner, the little orange icon. And also follow me on Twitter. I'm also on Google Plus as well. I regularly update that. And I'm now trying to use all these different medias a lot better than what I did in the past, including Dig. So I'm on Dig, Google Plus, Facebook. My Facebook page is a lot better than what it used to be. And that's it, guys. Thanks very much for bearing with me and putting up with all the glitches that I've had. Bye.